Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you're new to my YouTube channel guys, I'm creating a dedicated playlist for AI system design. I have a playlist for deep learning project, I have a playlist for Pytorch, I have a playlist for movie recommendation system, Power BI, SQL, NLP, Async, Flask, data science industry ready project, some of my data talks, as well as guys data analytics project. And yes guys, a complete generative AI beginner playlist is also uploaded. So guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting a lot of regular content over here, and a lot of more stuff would also come. So guys, why we have gathered today is that today onwards I'm starting a new playlist that is on Pytest. So guys, most of the times in future there would be a lot of percentage, maybe 70 to 80% times where you don't have to write code. Okay, so if you don't have to write code, then what you need to do? You need to perhaps just get it from AI, but you need to test it very well, right? And guys, usually I have seen most of the people in data science industry don't write test cases at all. Okay, but this is not a good practice. Often you will find that data science and the data engineering pipelines a lot of time fails because there's one reason for it, that not a rigorous testing has been done. And usually in software engineering we do these type of rigorous testing. So I'll be focusing today on Pytest, and guys, this would be a great skill to add in there. And Pytest is guys a Python module that's just gonna help you test stuff in simple terms. Okay, later on we'll see what more functionalities it can do, but in simple terms, if you wish to automate your testing, so it can do that. So for lecture 1 guys, let's try to focus on two things. One is that there's a file that I've created, maths.py. So guys, before this, just try to run the command pip install, let me tell you. So just make sure that you have run this command pip install pytest, okay, in your terminal or wherever you're coding, so everything is going to work fine. So guys, just try to first create a function called diff add ab. So it takes two arguments ab and it is adding two numbers. So guys, I think this is very basic function, adding like normal, and then you are writing a function to subtract two numbers. So guys, this is very much easy, all of you understand this stuff, and nothing like too great about this, right? But now guys, try to think. Now someone asks that someone has written very complicated business function or business logic, right? And you wish to test it. How would you do that? So guys, then you need to first of all create one more folder, one more file, and just start it with test underscore. Okay, just try to remember this convention that we need to start it from test underscore. So guys, what we are doing, from maths import, add, and subtract. So what I'm doing, from this maths I'm importing my functions add and subtract. Okay, because they are in the same directory, so no issues. Then guys, I'm defining a test underscore add function which will assert, okay, it's gonna check that is add 2 plus 3 equal to 5. So guys, 2 plus 3 is 5, right? It's gonna assert minus 1 comma 1 is equal to 0. Yes, and then 0 comma 0 is 0. So you're able to see how you're able to do the testing. Now look at test subtract guys. So subtract 5 comma 3 is equal to 2. Makes sense. Assert subtract 0 comma 3 is equal to minus 3. Again makes sense, right? 0 minus 3 is minus 3, and assert 10 minus 10 is 0. So you're able to see guys how you're able to write these functions. Right now you are thinking, sir, this is basic plus and minus function and you have written test cases for it. Makes sense. But tomorrow what will happen is people will do 10 changes in this function, okay? And if the functionality is to add, then the results must match. So on these lines guys, this becomes very important to run few tests so that everything is in a sync. Otherwise, if your test cases are not running, you should never move the code to production or give your results. Always try to do this sort of testing so that you are well of it. So guys, this was file number 1 that I have written. I think this is very simple, nothing major. Just try to keep a note on like how you need to define, like just write assert statement. This is the main thing. Rest all I think is very well explained by itself. Only you need to write functions and just try to use the assert keyword so that like it asserts that 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Now guys, this was my first test file. Now there is another way of which you can write your test cases. So see guys, you are importing Pytest, you are importing maths and all. Okay, you are importing maths, add, subtract from here. Then guys, you are using this is the Pytest decorator that I want to talk about today. That is exactly my parameterization. So see guys, now you don't need to write such a big script inside the function. You can just parameterize it. So like 2 plus 3 is 5, minus 1 plus 1 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, and here you can see it's written for minus. So guys, you should follow this practice. Even that practice is okay guys, it really doesn't matter, but just try to think that if you create good number of 10 uh, 10 test cases, so you could just put in there without worrying about the syntax and all. Like anyone can edit this thing right now because it is parameterized. So guys, try to develop such kind of habits in the early part of your data science, AI, ML, generative AI, in whichever industry and tech stack you're working, so that you could scale things up a little faster, so you're able to see how we are able to like parameterize everything. And yeah, it's just very simple. You just need to remember this decorator which Pytest offers, and we can directly use it. Now guys, the next thing is that how many test cases have I written? I'm written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and even I have written few test cases over here. So I have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there are these test cases I have written. So let's just try to run the script. So how do you run it? So you just need to write one command, that is pytest. Everything is gonna run automatically. Okay, so you're able to see that it was able to collect 8 passed in 0.04 second. Okay, so so that means that what really happened is that this this was considered to as 1, sorry, this was considered to be 3, this was considered to be 3, that makes it 6, and here you had I think 1 and 2. I think some issue is going on. Let's just try to debug this issue. Allow me 1 second. Hi guys, sorry for little confusion. So the main thing is guys, why this was coming as 8 as. So how did I get it? So you first of all can run the command like this as well, pytest -v. This would give you a detailed thing what is happening. So guys, for diff, add and subtract, it is considering that as 1, and then it is like considering all 3 as 3. So guys, that is okay, that is not a big issue, but you understood right that why this is coming out to be 8, because it is considering test add and test subtract as 1 1, so that makes it 2, and then 6 of the test cases we have written over here. Now guys, always remember that this is very important thing. Okay, whenever sometimes you get some data from any client, any business owner, and you want to do some high level checks on it, because every time new data is going to come, you can write a script using Pytest. It's going to automatically do that testing for you, and I know this is very common use case in industry, and then you can just see that whether the tests are passing or not, right? So you're able to see how simple it is to do. Only thing that you need to remember are two things. One is that you need to use assert keyword. Second thing is you just need to make sure that this test underscore is there. So rest to of the name of the starting of the file. Right now, to start with, there are only two things. One is that we have written some logic and we are testing it. Okay, we are testing it over here. Rest, it's not difficult at all till now, and this is the way we do it if you wish to parameterize it. So it's okay if you want to do it like this way or the other way, that's okay. But guys, if you will do testing and all, it will really make your application more robust. And even if you are a fresher and if you will talk about testing strategy specifically for data science, because guys, this is a big thing which is missing in the entire industry, it would really make a great impact. On that note, I would like to end the lecture. Have a great day, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel.